Hi.
Hey. Hi, just waiting
Yeah,
for
no
people to
problem.
get
How
on.
are you?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm good. How are
Thank
you?
you.
Good, good. Welcome, everyone. Welcome that have just joined us. Please put in the comments of where you are from. Definitely want to know where you are from. Before we get started, we have so much great information to share. I'm super excited to share information and my
Yes, thank
special
you
guest
so
that I have
much.
on. So you're welcome. So please put in the comments where you are from. We would definitely appreciate that.
Mainly maybe from Germany. I see some of my friends.
Awesome.
Yeah.
From Germany. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Ah, great. Hey, hi.
Chicago. Nice. I am based in Houston, Texas.
I'm based close to Munich in Germany. So we have 8 o'clock here and your time is 1 p.m., right?
Yes. So it's
PM.
8 o'clock p.m. or 8 a.m.?
Yes.
Oh, 8 o'clock p.m. there. Wow. I
No,
had no
no,
idea.
it's
I
8
was just
o'clock
like 1
p.m. here
o'clock.
in Germany. Yes, it's already dark outside.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
The
I
day
know,
is
I
just
know, I
getting
know.
started here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started because it's live and people that are joining, they can actually go back to the posts and watch. So today I have a very special guest that I'm super excited that I have aligned myself with because I was seeking information on how I can help women who are dealing with fibroids, which is a chronic condition which can be reversed, and how can I help them where they're not paying thousands and thousands of dollars just to get results. And so by me seeking this information, I came across the US video with Dr.
Yes, Al-Hendy, yes. Professor
Al-Hendy,
Dr.
right?
Al-Hendy,
That's
yes.
like Al-Hendy. Yeah, and the US
Katya, yes.
partner, I can't pronounce, Katia. And that video was super, super informative on every aspect of fibroids, dealing with women of color with fibroids, fertility. It was so amazing. And so I
Tanya.
have
Yes.
Tanya,
You,
Tanya.
yeah,
I
yeah, don't
want
worry.
to say it
You
with
don't
the
pronounce the
accent.
J, so Tanya.
Oh, Tanya. Okay. And she is a green tea expert. And I've been wondering, like, why is green tea so great? When I came across the video, then I also did my research, and I'm like, it just makes sense to align and partner up. So I'm definitely excited for you to share information about Tigovit, how it got started, where did the name come from, and I have some more questions that I know people are probably going to want to,
Yeah.
have answered as
So
well.
I built up the company in 2016 because I was also suffering from fibroids, and I was looking for a natural solution because there is no natural solution on the market. So I came across the study of Professor Al-Hendy. So he did a research in Egypt with 40 black or women of color, and he gave them for 4 months green tea extract capsules, and the results were amazing. They were shrinking after 4 months out of a volume of 37%, and the symptoms and the bleeding were better. So this was a non-invasive therapy which I tried on myself, and this has really worked, because women, they suffered a lot, and there was no natural treatment. And the only study was on green tea was this double-blind study in Egypt. And I was treating myself with that, and I was very successful. So my myomas shrinked, and I didn't need to have any other therapy. And that's why I developed Tigovit, which has the high ingredients of the green tea polyphenol EGCG, which is called Epigallocatechin gallate. So it's a very, very difficult name because EGCG, you have to
Yeah.
understand that the green tea plant has a lot of very powerful ingredients, which called the polyphenolics. And the polyphenolics, the main ingredients are the catechins, and there are like 4 different catechins which belongs to the group of the polyphenol, and one of the most interesting catechins is the EGCG. So this works in a woman's body amazing, and this is like amazing against fibroids, because especially in women of fibroids the COMT enzyme is affected, and that's why fibroids are growing quickly and more. If this enzyme is active, it's like growing more quickly, this fibroids. And EGCG, the main ingredients in the green tea plant, inhibits this COMT enzymes, and that's why this is the mechanism why fibroids are shrinking, and as well because green tea has an amazing anti-inflammatory effect. And that's why this is a natural common why fibroids are shrinking. And that's why I developed this green tea or this supplements, especially for these women, because it helped a lot. And the name Tigovit comes from Tigovitem. It means tea for life. So it gives basically life, it gives support to the women. And this is the name of Tigovit and how I came to know, or how I build it up. Yes.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I was wondering, okay, when we get on the live, I wanted to know what Tigovit mean, because I knew there was a meaning to it. So I love it. Does it have caffeine? Which, you know, these questions I know answers to, but I want the viewers to, you know, have these questions.
Basically, we talk about an extract, right? Because if you are drinking green tea, you don't, or you brew a cup of green tea, you don't have enough of this main ingredient, EGCG. It's a very sensitive molecule, so it's breaking down very quickly. That's why it's the idea to have an extract. So basically you take the leaves, and it takes like 1 week. It's like 100 times cooking out the EGCG, the catechins. And it doesn't contain caffeine inside. So in this capsule, it contains only the main ingredients, EGCG. And I combine it with different ingredients. I combine it with vitamin C, and I combine it with pepper. Why? Because EGCG, like I have told you, is a very sensitive molecule. So if you really want to have a therapeutic effect on fibroids, you have to drink minimum 3 liters every day of a high concentration and very strong green tea. And it doesn't taste anymore, because the more bitter the green tea is, the more healthy it is. And nobody can drink 3 liters of very strong brewed green tea. You're gonna be... So that's why it's the extracts, no caffeine, but it should not be taken in the evening, because green tea is like boosting your metabolism. So that's why you should take it to the early afternoon, and like 3, 4 o'clock, that's it. So basically this is the best way how to take the green tea extract capsules.
Okay. And what about side effects?
There are some side effects, you know, and everything what is working, there are some side effects. And green tea has one side effect. It's like if you were, I don't know if you have ever drink green tea, and sometimes you feel a little bit nauseous, because this is from the bitter stuff, from this catechins. So they give you sometimes nauseous. This is the only thing what could cause side effects, or sometimes you feel a little bit hibbling. But that's it. These are the side effects. And if you feel nausea, or you feel like you just eat something or you drink something, and then the side effects will go away. And what I have developed, so this is the green tea. It's in a blister. 1 capsule contains, yes, correct. 1 capsule contains 5 cups of green tea. It's a very high quality of green tea extract. Every production, I'm measuring about heavy metals, which is very important, because you have to know that green tea, the blend on it, it gets a lot of aluminium from the soil. So even if you drink green tea, you have to be careful where it comes from. Yeah. That's why
Right.
basically it's healthier to take this green tea extract, because like I have told you, you take the leaves and then you brew it 100 times, and usually you take out all the bad heavy metals, which is from our end is all
Mhm.
out. So there's no pesticides, there's no heavy metals, and no aluminum. So this you should be always aware of
Mhm.
taking supplements or green tea extracts in specific. Yeah.
Right. And that's what I love,
Yeah.
because it's kosher, it's vegan, it's natural, and it gets right down to the point. It
Yes.
inhibits the fibroids from growing, and it doesn't cost the arm and the leg.
Yes.
And so it's
Yes.
evidence-based, scientific-based, and it just makes sense to, share this with every woman out
Yes.
there who is looking for an alternative to shrinking fibroids, because they're
I
out there
know.
paying thousands of dollars, having
No.
hysterectomies, because, I was in the same, and I'm sure you probably had the same experience, feeling stuck, not knowing where to go. And so for me, why I created My Womb Wellness is for women to come to my platform and have the resources and products and services to help shrink fibroids naturally through self-care, because it's all about self-care. If we're not taking care of our body, we're not going
Yeah.
to have a healthy womb. We're not going to have a happy womb if we're not taking care of her.
Yeah.
And it also has to deal with what we are eating as well. So I'm super excited about it. And then also for me, I'm going to tell my age. I'm 42, right? And so we are in the process of trying to
Great.
conceive. And so I'm taking these, which I can take because right here the expert said it's good to take while trying to conceive, and she'll
Yeah. So it's
explain
very
more on that
important
as
for
well.
every kind of woman to take green tea extract, because it works anti-inflammatory. Yeah, this is the main thing. So every disease has always a base of inflammation. And green tea, it's a very high of anti-inflammatory properties. It works as an antioxidant. So it protects our cells from free radicals, for our skin, for everything. And it also breaks down the bad estrogen. So this is also very important when it comes to fibroids or any kind for endometriosis also, for example. So it's supporting the detoxification as well. So it means that the bad estrogen get detoxified better over the liver. So this is also wonderful, beautiful property, which again, in the long-term run, if you do something now against fibroids or endometriosis, you are basically treating yourself with natural compounds now, and you treating yourself on the source now for later, because later you can protect yourself of breast cancer. It's there are very heavy treatments for endometriosis or fibroids with hormones or operations, So if you can go on the source of the problem now already, you are helping your body not to cause cure or to get more other disease, So that's why it's good to take care of your body now, and while you're aging. This is also a very, very important thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's just not just one vitamin or mineral that's inside of the Tigovit,
Yes.
the ECGC.
Yes, it
It helps
has.
with a
It's
lot of
a
things.
nice. It has very wide properties like anti-inflammatory. It works as an antioxidant. It works antiviral, and this is a very, very wide properties which it can support the woman body. And that's why it's there's another ingredient which is very similar to green tea. It's, for example, curcumin. It also works similar, but everyone has to see which ingredients work for them better. For some, curcumin works good. For some, green tea works better. So, because we are different in every gene, So that's why you should always try which supplement or ingredient works better, for example.
Right. Exactly. So this is amazing. I just want to show like I'm actually taking the supplements. I'm not just here to talk.
Me
I'm
too.
here to say I'm being consistent. Right. And so this is my pack that I've just started So as you see, I have 2 left today. So you take them in between meals. So that's what I've been doing. And it comes in a nice box like this. And it comes with instructions. It comes with everything. And it's 50 times more powerful than just drinking a cup of green tea. Like she said before, it's so powerful, because what I've learned just by reading the box and going onto your website, the body is only absorbing what 0.01% of the ECGC in the cup of green tea, which is not being absorbed into the body like taking capsules. So
it has
phenomenal.
And in addition, we combined vitamin C for a better bioavailability, and we combined pepper, which is also increasing the bioavailability of EGCG in the intestines. So this is 2 compounds, which is very powerful, which is supporting the bioavailability more. So it has a better therapeutic effect on fibroids, endometriosis, on the woman health, basically.
Okay. And then also, I'm pretty sure most women, I get asked, like, how do you know when the fibroids are shrinking? Are they going to come out? Are you going to see anything? Is there anything that, you know, you can tell women from your experience? And then I have something to share as well from my experience.
The therapy, it's always different, you know. What I say, if you have really fibroids who are making problems very big and you want to shrink them, you take 4 months, 4 capsules. Very easy. 4. 4 is a lot, but you should only take it for 4 months, because the higher you increase the content of EGCG per day, the more effective it is. And then after 4 months, if you feel the symptoms like bleeding, like the pressure gets more or less, for example, in general, you have much better feeling, you feel more vital. This is a sign of how that fibroids are shrinking or that it works. Yeah, and usually 4 months, it takes 4 months. And then after 4 months, if you take 4, you should continue to have a between 2 or 3 capsules daily. And then if you go to the gynecologist, after 6 months, you should do like a checkup. If the fibroid shrinks or shrank, then you should do a dosage of 1 to 2 capsules daily.
Okay, so it will absolutely dissolve them over time. And so with that, you still have to be eating things that are going to prevent them from.
Of course, you know, I mean, supplements to take is nice, but, you know, to taking a pill is not everything. Of course, the nutrition and what to eat is very important as well. So it's plant-based, basically vegetables. I mean, you know as well, right? Not so many fast food, not so many dark meat or something. So you have to take care, of course, of nutrition as well, and take the supplements plus vitamin D. It's also very important.
Right. Yeah, vitamin D is very important as well. There's, you know, other vitamins and supplements too, but this right here, this is going to get the job done. And then also with consultation, like I do consultations on how to, you know, what to avoid, what to eat, and things of that nature as well. With combining the program is going to be amazing for women to actually see results, because like you said, the statistics, 3 to 4 months, women have seen their fibroids shrink. It's awesome. That's what women, they want to see something happen. You know, women, you know, they're drinking the juices, they're so eating the right foods, putting one foot in halfway, but it's not all the way in. So you're not going to really get results if you're not being consistent and staying with the program.
And this is like scientifically proven. It has a biochemic working mechanism. So this is basically proven that it works. This is nothing a la 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 tra la la land. This is really proven.
And because on their YouTube page, they also have links to the studies, which I'll post. Tigovit USA, right, for YouTube. So I'll put this in here, Tigovit USA, and you can go to YouTube and look at all the documentation, the video where Dr. Al-Hendy gives so much good information as well. And then
Please.
There's another question I want to ask you. Okay, so we already talked about that one. Does it matter the size of the fibroid?
It doesn't matter of the size of the yes. Because my friend was writing. No, it doesn't matter of the size of the fibroids. It doesn't matter, no. No.
Okay, awesome. And you also touched a little bit on the COMT, which is found more in women of color. And how can you explain more about how the EGCG can help with?
So this is like, especially in women of color, this COMT enzyme is related to the growth of the fibroids, right? Mainly, they have found this research that it's the cause why in women of color it grows that rapidly and that they have so many fibroids, because European women usually they have one maximum, you know, but women of color, they have more, and it's very difficult because of this related COMT enzyme. And there are natural COMT enzymes inhibitor, and the best one is this EGCG. And there are hormonal treatment, which is also blocking basically these COMT enzymes, and this is like different kind of hormones. But the natural way, the best way, which is done, most of the research is this EGCG. Yeah. So it's just it blocking or inhibit. So when this COMT enzymes is inhibit, the fibroids are shrinking, and this is the mechanism of action basically. And another mechanism of action is this anti-inflammatory and apoptose. It means that the fibroids myoma cells cannot develop or grow more. So basically, the EGCG inhibits all underhand growth in the body. That's why this is kind of shrinking.
Mm-hmm. And what about stressors? It also works on the stressors in the body as
cortisol,
well.
for example, it brings down the cortisols. And the other thing is it works on the estrogens, which basically supports the liver detoxifications in phase 1 and 2, means the bad estrogen, means the xenoestrogens, which we take, for example, from smoking, from stress, from plastic, from microplastic. So it develops the bad estrogen, which is also brings the imbalance between progesterone and estrogen, and that's why also fibroids are growing more rapidly. So the green tea basically detox and brings that the liver are transferring or detoxing the bad estrogens over the liver more. So other thing is, means also protecting yourself from breast cancer, because we're taking a lot of this plastic water, everything is in plastic, plastic cosmetic, plastic. This is the bad estrogen is growing, and that's why the hormonal imbalance are starting, and this cause of fibroids, cause of breast cancer. So that's why one of the natural way is to drink more green tea.
Yes, take the supplements, which I'm super excited. Thank you for taking your time out and talk about Tigovit and all the wonderful things that it is doing. For my experience, I have experienced like a life like light, like I don't feel fatigue, I don't feel, you know, heavy or bloated. I did see some tissue come out, but that's just my experience. I've never seen that before. But yeah, I did. And I'm like, what is this? I've never seen this before. I'm like, oh my gosh, it does. Yeah. So I was like, yes. So that's just my experience. And it might be TMI, but I wanted to share it.
You know, everybody's different and everyone has a different experience. So, but it's good. And you know, it's the right thing. You feel more vital, you feel more energized, because the green tea gives you more energy. It also, maybe you have realized, if you take it, you can concentrate much better. So you have more focus, you feel more vital, the fatigue is gone. So it's amazing. So if I don't take it or I don't drink a cup of green tea, I feel like
Yeah. Yeah, same here. And then so if you want to come along, or you know any woman that is suffering from fibroids or endometriosis, you can click the link in my bio. I've partnered with Tigovit, and she gave me a percent off. You can use my link and use the code so you can get a percentage off and start this journey to healing naturally. So super excited. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah, thank you so much. It was really nice. And we try to have more women who are suffering from fibroids. So also we are doing a study now this year, also very interesting, on endometriosis. You know, it's also women's disease, which comes from chronic inflammation. So green tea or EGCG also helps there. And we're doing a double-blind study in Vienna this year with 60 patients, where we are researching how the chronic pain, or how Tigovit supports this kind of women with this chronic pain. So yeah, green tea is amazing, and everyone should drink more green tea to stay more long life happy, for a long life, but happy life.
Yes. It's the secret. It's the secret gem that we didn't know about. So now that we know about it, you know, what are you going to do? Are you going to take action, or are you just going to sit on it, or are you just going to try to do more research when the experts have done the research? But you can just, you know, look at more research and figure out, hey, take an educated guess. This is what I want to do, and come along with us on this awesome, amazing journey of healing fibroids naturally. And we'll have more conversations. This is just to get the conversation started, to put it out there. In the US, I'm in the US base. She's in Germany, so I'm US, and Katasha,
Yeah.
Katia, she's US as well. And so my affiliate link will be the US link, where you'll get your discount when you go to the my bio in my IG. So we're super excited about this information. So thankful for you to take the time out and share. So we are going to end.
Yeah.
Everyone have
Thank
an
you so
awesome
much.
day.
Und Ulrich, ja,
night.
ich halte dich auf dem Laufenden für die Endometriose-Studie. Mache ich auf jeden Fall. Also danke fürs Zuschauen für alle. Und thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Look forward to doing more conversations like this as well.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Bye.